employees' insurance company. GEICO is grateful to our servicemen, women, and their families for their contributions and sacrifices in defense of our nation and our freedom. The aircraft flown by the GEICO Skytypers are the North American SNJ-2. They are the Navy's version of the AT-6 aircraft. During World War II, all branches of the military used these aircraft as advanced trainers for fighter, bomber, and transport pilots. More American combat pilots trained in this single-engine two-seat aircraft than any other World War II trainer. Ladies and gentlemen, Skytypers. Watch overhead as they enter the airspace using the overhead tactical approach. Military pilots going into a hot area use this type of approach in a hostile environment to assess the situation on the ground. They will remain unpredictable to avoid enemy ground-aware weapon attacks. Notice how the flight leader maintains control of the sixth ship formation as each member demonstrates sharpened skill level to hold its position during maneuvers. Check for any air-to-air threats. The best way to look behind or check 6 is to turn into each other and cross as close as possible. Solos will now introduce you to a three-dimensional maneuver, the lead turn guns pass. When the two aircraft of similar capability meet head-on, the first aircraft to initiate a turn toward the opposing aircraft gains an advantage by getting behind and into a firing position to achieve a win. It takes knowledge of geometry and physics to know how to maneuver the fighter aircraft to accomplish this. Situation. The opponent can meet as close as possible to avoid a turning advantage, or there may be an option to blow through in order to regain energy to fight or offer the chance to escape. Watch now as the two-ship returns to the right, gains towards the left, over 320 miles per hour. The two-ship must weigh the odds of turning to fight or choose to bug out. Turns away. Watch for the left as the solos escape and quickly change their minds and decide to pitch back into the fight. A snap vector command is called in order to quickly return to the encounter. Watch as the solos perform a search for the formation. Turn towards the four-ship formation. Solos have discovered more than expected. The Delta has switched to a line abreast, or as we call it, a wall of SNJs. This formation is the same flight position used when the team skytypes the messages we saw above. from the leader, the Skytypers execute a 90-degree right turn and shift into a trail formation. Once in trail, they must regroup into a more effective formation in order to continue their mission. These aircraft each weigh about 5,500 pounds and use a 9-cylinder radial engine with Pratt & Whitney power. Look straight ahead as the solos approach in a common air-to-air training scenario. Two solos start by flying next to each other, then split apart at the same time. Fights on is called, and the solos respond by turning back toward each other. This tests the pilot's skill and avoids the chance of creating an advantage going into a head-on pass. Fighter pilots call this maneuver the merge. The wing solo had more energy, causing the lead solo to turn away too soon. It appears an advantage is developing. As the wing solo maneuvers to take a shot, the lead solo is forced to fly in an unpredictable path in order to reverse, escape, or face the possibility of getting shot down. This is called a gun jink. Have approached the area and confirmed there's an enemy equipment on the ground. 4 aircraft are called in to strafe the targets. Up to your left, as the flight of 4 aircraft approaches the enemy target in an echelon formation. This formation is often seen in wartime movies and documentaries. The aircraft will roll in a high angle straight to fire on target below. Watch as each aircraft abruptly pulls up to evade enemy gunfire and the possibility of getting hit by airborne fragments from the exploding target. Strafing for the GEICO Skytypers today. In the number 1 airplane is Larry Arkin with Steve Kapoor. Number 2, Ken Johansson. Number 3, Mike Eberhard. And number 4, Bob Johansson. They will demonstrate another type of intercept called the pincer, which resembles the open claw of a lobster. Ahead, the solos have detected a group of threatening aircraft intending to attack the target area. The solos will maneuver to gain an advantage on the other aircraft by splitting up. The solo pilots today are lead solo Steve Salmirs and wing solo Tom Daly. Watch now as this diamond approaches and strategically maneuvers to successfully avoid the pincer. Ladies and gentlemen, the GEICO Skytypers bomb burst! With the air-to-air threat neutralized, the bombers can now approach and destroy the remaining enemy assets on the ground. Look straight ahead as the Solos return to finish the job.
Who's ready for PlayStation 4?
Notice how the Solos continue to alter their position in order to remain unpredictable and fly under radar coverage. The Solos will once again pop up to surprise the enemy on the ground and deliver their ordnance. Prepares for its next coordinated maneuver, the GEICO Skytypers would like to invite you to learn a bit more about their sponsor. GEICO can assist you with all of your insurance needs. During its 78-year history, GEICO has received a long list of diverse honors, awards, and consumer testimonials for their impressive service to 12 million private passenger customers and 20 million vehicles. GEICO's focus and care for people can be seen in every aspect of its operations. The Skytypers partner with GEICO to promote and educate people about GEICO's insurance products and services through team appearances, Skytype messages, and air show performances like this one. Let's watch straight ahead and see what the Solos and Diamond have in store for us. As the Solos pull to the sky, the Diamond will transition into a vertical diamond. Watch as the vertical diamond flies through the center of the heart drawn by the Solo. Special task, the GEICO Skytypers would like to recognize the men responsible for keeping these vintage aircraft in such fine shape. The aircraft technicians are Keith Urso, Frank Patrick, Stan Root, and Greg Coons. We'd also like to recognize another key member on our team, Advanced Pilot and Ground Operations Officer Jim Record. These aircraft are operated most of the year in the New York metro area and are based at the Republic Airport in Farmingdale, Long Island. If you'd like to see photos, videos, or simply get more information on the team, please follow them on Facebook and Twitter under GEICO Skytypers, or visit the team's website, GEICOSkytypers.com. In addition, check out their YouTube channel for some great videos, including the Information Webisode series. These webisodes provide an insider's look at life as an airshow performer. You can also find links to our associate sponsors, Gulf Coast Avionics and Tulsa Aircraft Engines. Delta formation, the GEICO Skytypers would like to dedicate their next maneuver to the men and women in our armed services and all those who support the United States military. Ladies and gentlemen, the GEICO Skytypers fan pass. aircraft will perform another 90-degree turn to set up for their rejoin to its delta formation. As the lead aircraft starts a turn and spokes for identification, the other aircraft add power to put their noses in front of the lead in order to fly a shorter distance. Each pilot must be aware of the position of all the aircraft so they can rejoin as quickly and safely as possible. The flight leader is the forwardmost member of the formation and is responsible for the direction and integrity of the entire flight. The wingmen must maintain their respective positions while constantly referencing the flight lead. The majority of the pilots on the team earned their wings through military training in the Air Force, the Navy, and the Marines. Many became commercial airline pilots after completing their military service. Follow the team in the Delta formation as they descend towards show center to complete their final maneuver, the Delta pitch to land. Pitch up on a downwind approach. Please give a round of applause as each and every one of them, one by one, pitch up. Number 1, Larry Arkin with Steve Kapoor. Number 2 is Ken Johansson. Number 3, Mike Eberhardt. And 4, Bob Johansson. 5, Steve Johansson. 2014 GEICO Skytypers. Skytypers would like to thank you, the audience, supporting this air show and its great sponsors, and our great family and friends day. For you great people, this is all for you today. Please stop by and talk to the folks at GEICO. They'll be in the tent all weekend long. You can get a team picture and some great GEICO gifts. And gecko gifts too. Will the gecko in fact be there? That's the big question. He may make a celebrity appearance at some point of the weekend, apparently. We can get him up. Slept in. 2 o'clock in the afternoon, for crying out loud. Remember, 15 minutes could save you 15% or more at geico.com. Wow, Dano, this has been a long and fun day as we recover all of these airplanes.
Yes, it is.
Did you have any water yet, Dano?
Oh, Rick, I haven't had water for quite some time.
It got an awful lot, in fact, alarmingly, like Bill Clinton.
Yes, well, Monica and I are having a good vacation here.
Don't. Look at Dan, airplanes off to the left.
Yes, squirrel.
Shiny, beautiful, restored, and impeccably maintained SNJs, the Navy version of the Texas. Appropriately enough here at Oceana. Still to fly this afternoon. Justin Lewis, the microjet, the Shockwave jet truck, the Super Hornet, Kent Peach. Going to shut the engine off. He's coming back twice. And to land on the RV. You don't want to miss that.